14. Let's go.
14, man. The Simple and Planez podcast, the only podcast keeping it plain and simple, no exaggeration.
Facts. Alright, man. So how y'all been, man? What's going on, man? How y'all liking the new year so far? Everything been alright for everybody? You know what I'm saying? But let me see what we got here. Where we gonna start at? Let's start with the NFL. Let's start with your good old Bengals. The Bengals take down the Bills. Everybody assumed that conference championship and all that would have been between the Chiefs and the Bills.
Yeah.
So they kind of wrote off the Bengals. The Bills, as an organization, sold over 50,000 tickets to the game between the Bills and the Chiefs. That was assumed to be next week. You lose the game, so now you got to refund all this money to all these fans for all these ticket purchases. And you know what I'm saying? When Joe Burrow was interviewed about it, you know what I'm saying? His only comment was, the Bills better get to sending out those refunds. Which is a savage response by Joe. But what's your take on that whole situation?
Who they? That's my take on it. Who they? People didn't believe. They're like, boy, you crazy. Why you a Bengals fan? No, man. I believe, man. And now that we on track, people starting to, I don't know, change sides, man. I don't know. Them Bengals looking like they the new team out the AFC. I mean, we not done yet, though. We still got Kansas City and in Arrowhead. And that's the thing, too. We are beating these teams in their homes. We don't get no neutral site and all that stuff. We got to go to their home. Man, it's over. Super Bowl champs, it's over. It's over. Bengals versus 49ers in the Super Bowl, and we beating the 49ers.
If nothing else, the Bengals could not be overlooked anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, even at the beginning of the season, I was like, you know what? It's so hard to repeat Super Bowl appearances. I was thinking there's no way this team is going to repeat. And I don't know, man. It's looking real good right now. I'll say that for them. I'll say that for them good old Bengals. What else I want to say on that topic? Anyway, though, let's move on. Let's move on to these good old Cowboys. Cowboys lose to the 49ers, 12-19. From your opinion, is Dak Prescott the issue with the Cowboys?
Absolutely. He's
Wow.
one of the issues. Then you got, I don't even watch the Cowboys like that to really know the issues or the people who really the issues, but I know it's time for Dak to go. It's time for a new quarterback. It's time for Zeke to go. It's time for a new power back. You can keep Pollard for the speed and the shiftiness, but it's time for Zeke to get up out of there, go to Oakland or something, and or Las Vegas, and just the Cowboys, man. I felt like the Cowboys and their fans were happy enough with just beating Brady.
I agree. I think they was happy enough with that one playoff win because it ain't happened in so long. So, you know what I'm saying? They got something that, you got to hang your head a little bit because that was definitely 100% a winnable game. And I think with any other QB, any other playoff quarterback, Dallas they probably would have blew him out. You turn the ball over twice. One of them wasn't your fault, but the other times, like, dude, you look scared out there. Look like the game is too fast for you. It might be time for you to be somebody's backup.
He's just an average
Quarterback out of Mississippi State. I never thought you was elite. I never thought you had an NFL, you know what I'm saying, pro type, you know what I'm saying, arm. You know what I'm saying? But you was more of a Colin Kaepernick. You emerged with that type of QB. The read option QB, you know what I'm saying? But now, man, you gotta be a pure passer in the NFL or look at Joe Burrow, you know what I'm saying? Boy with the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. These are pocket precision passes, Dak. That just ain't you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Then with Zeke, you got your money and you just completely fell off from what you was at. It was a noticeable difference when Pollard went down. Y'all didn't even look like the same Dallas Cowboys after that. It's like, who was the number one receiver here? CeeDee Lamb, like you can have it like where you gotta show up, man, with these big old games. And y'all getting all this money in Dallas and ain't nobody showing up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all gonna have that sour taste in y'all mouth. Then what's with this play calling? These last 2 or 3 plays was just stupid. Why is Zeke snapping the ball? He got bulldozed instantly. What are we doing? He got put on his back at the end of the game, looking at the sky.
Looking crazy.
You look crazy out here.
Looking crazy.
Anyway, though, man, shout out to them Cowboys anyway, man, for y'all one playoff win that y'all did get. The 49ers might not be as good of a team as I thought after watching that game last night. But anyway, shout out to the Bengals. Let's move on. Let's go right here.
Who they?
Young Thug and his co-defendant tried to pull off a drug deal in court. You know what I'm saying? Thug was handed a Percocet in front of everybody, the judge, the bailiff, the jurors, everybody. But Thug and his lawyer immediately turned over the pill, you know what I'm saying, to the bailiff. So Young Thug wasn't charged in the incident. What do you think about that? What's your thoughts on that situation?
Shit, if he good, he good. Shit, if he good, shit. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. If they dismissed it and let him make it, they let him make it, man. So I don't want to, I seen it. I don't want to keep ready. If they let him make it, shit, they let him make it.
How crazy is this, though? What are we doing?
Sure.
There's no way nobody's that much of an addict that you try to pull this off in front of everybody.
Have you seen, bro, pills?
But you've been in there for so long already. You didn't have your withdrawals. You on the clean side now.
I'm saying, he probably, you don't know if he ain't been clean the whole time he been up in that hole, but at the same time,
they get everything in there just like they can out here.
Exactly. Exactly. But at the same time, that's kind of wild during trial or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that was tripping. That made no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? The whole world is watching this trial, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You finna get a whole case, contraband case.
Blood in the court.
Exactly. Y'all doing too much. Thug, you know, if you don't get out of this situation yet, y'all doing too much. But anyway though, you know, I know what Sauce Walker called him wise tail, and then Charleston White called him gonna tell that was pretty funny though. That was a good one. Anyway though, let's move on. Next subject. We got Christian Rock. She claims she is pregnant by Blueface. Blueface responds by saying, if she is pregnant, the baby ain't mine. This woman has been in contact with 10 different people. There's no way this baby is mine. What's your thought on that situation?
I feel like I'm tired of them too. I am tired of them, boy. And I don't even be checking for them. It just boom. Like, bro, they always fighting. Like, dang, how much can you be mad at a person where you just fight them all the time? Unless that's all they be catching. They don't be catching a good time.
I know, got me wondering, is there any good times? You know what I'm saying? So,
but at the same time, it's like, jeez. I seen a video of him firing off in there with knees and shit. I'm like, this nigga.
MMA style.
I'm like, what is going
My
on?
boy. And it's crazy that she's sticking around through all of this. Like, man, y'all are.
Something wrong with both of them. I
Yeah.
want to just put it on her because she a female and it's gonna be when she go crazy, it's gonna be more overly exaggerated and shit. So it's like it looks like she's the crazy one all the time because she's so wild and emotional. It'd be looking like, dang girl, calm down. And he'd be looking so chill. And at the
On the surface, at least.
that's
You know
what I'm saying. It be looking like when it be looking like he chill and then she wild. So people be like, man, she be tripping, but at the same time, it's both of them. It's both of them. She ain't just be wilding out for no reason. I mean, some do be wilding out for no reason, but every time it seems like it's her fault. Every time, nah.
I wonder how toxic of a situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the most toxic relationship since Ike and Tina. This is what that remind me of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all abusive, we drugged out, we black out drunk almost every day.
Paid for it.
And they getting paid for it. So would you say a toxic relationship if you were getting paid for it? I think most of us would.
Man.
If you're making millions of dollars,
If this
you know
is
what
a
I'm saying?
contract, if this is a contract where we done sat down and agreed to act like this, I probably still wouldn't do it because that's just too much. I'm not gonna be beating up no girl, and hell no, for money or for free. So it's like, no, I wouldn't do it. That's just goofy. That's just stupid. Like, no.
But in this situation, situation, why is she staying with him for then? What I wonder, like, if
Cause he saved her,
he saved her, took you out from nothing to something.
and I don't even know if that's a real story. But
Because supposedly she was like a track athlete. I'm in college doing my thing, and that's when she met Blueface. And kind of like you dropped out, you did the whole Bad Girls Club at the house, and I guess you ended up winning the competition because you the one now you pregnant by Blueface. So I don't know.
I mean, eventually I was like, that's gonna happen. That's what usually happens. Toxic relationships.
100%.
Have a baby, then all of a sudden they calm down because of the baby and stuff, and we love each other. Then right back to it.
I don't know, but I was gonna say I don't think a baby save a toxic relationship. It might
No,
postpone it. But
that's what I said. They'll calm down.
right.
I love you too. We're gonna do this, and then all of a sudden right back at it.
That's crazy. Anyway, though, let's go and move on to the next subject. We got I don't know, what's that subject number 3? We got Young Miami and Diddy are trending after saying she loves taking golden showers. Said she said it does something to her, invigorating to her skin as well.
I bet it do.
So R. Kelly was criticized for this. P. Diddy is praised for this. Where's the court? What's going on here? What's going on in America? Okay, so it was a little kid that he was peeing on. That is a big difference. I guess that does make a huge difference. But how weird is that though? Like you a grown woman that want to get peed on. What? And imagine you Diddy, would you pee on a girl? She was like, pee on me, all on my face. You wouldn't trip? Just like, well?
I'd be like, what are you talking about? I'm not even thinking about peeing right now.
But what you do? It's like, this turns me on. I'm gonna be so hot.
Like, I don't even have to pee right now. What are we talking about? I'm trying to nut. I'm not trying to piss right now. Maybe after I nut, maybe. Just feel down, maybe. Let me get something to drink first.
So I wonder if that's a real thing or was it just like attention-seeking headlines.
That
you never know. Right.
But people do like that stuff. Like getting peed on.
Exactly, like with, what do they call it? Like when a girl be squirting. They say that's a female pee.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
real. Is there a
real.
difference? Is there a difference with a woman?
It's a difference as in.
Like, do you squirt and pee out of the same hole?
I don't know.
This stuff that we don't know.
I'm talking about
female anatomy. We need some classes.
I'm talking about no female, well, yeah, peeing on each other, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about actual tits, like,
Mother playing the toilet bowl.
Hold it is all day.
That's crazy to me. To think about that.
Probably ain't drinking no water.
No
shit.
water. That's crazy.
Shit rancid.
I know, I can't understand, but I don't know, man. She a Florida chick, a Miami chick, so.
That shit kind of, I ain't gonna say
it turn you on?
I ain't gonna say it's hot. But it's weird. It's like, girl, you weird, but we go ahead on this.
2023, man, anything is possible.
Nah, that weird.
That is crazy. All right, let's move on. Next subject, we got Boston Richie. Do you think he'll survive these snitch allegations? That's the only question we got for this one.
Boy, I never knew who Boston Richie was. I never heard one song from this dude.
Well, we gotta say that Maul put me on him, and Maul still listen to him even after he's snitching. So it's like, maybe a lot of people don't care. We don't know. Gun ain't drop no music, so it's nothing to compare
I'm
to.
talking about old Gun.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
It's the same thing. They count.
Was you ever a 6ix9ine fan? Like, have you ever heard 6ix9ine music in traffic?
Of course.
Okay.
When he was first popping, of course.
What about now?
No. I hear no 6ix9ine ever. Nobody ever jammed 6ix9ine. When he first came out, he was everywhere. Now, nah. It's like, I don't really jam Gunna no more either though. I used to jam Gunna for real. But it ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just, I guess he ain't dropped nothing new.
He ain't dropped nothing new yet, but I think everybody gonna tune in for his first song. But you gonna have to see how it coming. Are you gonna address the snitch allegations, which you 100% have to?
Fuck
How you gonna make it sound
What
cool?
we gonna say?
You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know.
Fuck Thug. That's what we gonna name it. What you name it? Name that whole Fuck Thug.
He can't hear me dead. They ain't gonna play by Thug's name, even if Thug in jail. Half of YSL out now. Nah, they gonna be flying straight for a long time. They ain't gonna threaten nobody. They gonna be sitting down somewhere. We got 30 years of probation. That's the goofiest. Why
I
you
ain't
do that?
snitch.
They-
That's the name of it. I ain't snitch.
Yeah. Everybody gonna tune in. Everybody gonna click it once to see what he talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't snitch.
That's bad business.
Bad business. Bad bunny.
Yeah. But I don't know, because I wonder how, like, oh boy, Boston Richie feel. You know what I'm saying? 1090 Jake makes it his business to expose paperwork. So if you snitching and you claiming to be this big old gangster and woo woo woo, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna expose y'all, which is what he doing, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a lane, I guess.
Yeah, right. Everybody sure right. Everybody got a lane.
Everybody got a lane. I'm calling out all you snitches.
I'm calling everybody. If you a snitch, I'm gonna buy your paperwork and I'm gonna put it out.
And then later on, something about him gonna come out, and then it's just gonna be like, well,
I don't know. But yeah, let's see. We got 2 more topics for y'all, and then we're gonna go into the off the head round. So let's go with right here. Russia threatens nuclear war if Ukraine wins the war. You know what I'm saying? How tuned in are you into all that politics, the war, all of that? That's crazy. In the Western world, in America, we almost are unaffected by a war fought in a whole nother country. So it's like, God, dog, I wonder if we should be more sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just feel like they don't. Oh, yeah, I said it.
like I said, you feel like they don't what?
They don't like Americans.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
They make fun of Americans.
But we still sending billions of dollars of aid to these people.
That's because they got what we need.
Yeah, resource wise, but still though, it's like, bro, we struggling in America. Can we like take care of our people too? You know what I'm saying? You sending hundreds of billions of dollars to these foreign countries and pump some of that money into our infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Help us out here. Let's combat inflation here because we dealing with the highest prices ever. You know what I'm saying? You go to we go to HEB once a week. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend about $200 every single week. One carton of eggs gonna be about $8. It's like, come on, man, what is going on here? You know what I'm saying? Get you a pack of po chop or something, it's $15. It's like, see,
Right.
I can't even imagine trying to barbecue in today's damn time. Going to get you a brisket, some po chops, some links, some hamburger meat. All right, you gonna pay about $150 for one day of barbecuing. You know what I'm saying? I can't even imagine.
Good time though.
Yeah, with some crab, like do a little seafood boil. Probably gonna spend about a good $200-300. It's like, come on, bro. Let's focus on us first. It's a noble cause. Trying to help out people that ain't never helped us out and probably won't help us out. You know what I'm saying? But I say let's look out for the home team first. But what's your thoughts on that whole situation? Nuclear war is being threatened if y'all lose this war to this small country that you claim that you have a right to own anyway.
Threatened to nuclear war threatened.
I'm assuming that Putin is threatening Ukraine, like, bro, if y'all get the best of us, we just gonna blow up the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's only like 2 or 3 countries that's even authorized to possess nuclear weapons.
I just think war is crazy. Like war is kind of scary if you think about it, especially them overseas warriors, if you want to call them that. So like that don't care about dying and I don't know, killing. They don't care about dying themselves. They don't care about killing others. Like that stuff is just too much.
Did you ever have any thoughts to join the military, any branch, out of high school?
I tried to join the Navy.
What happened?
That test.
Okay. ASVAB.
That test was a mother.
You know what? I wonder, like,
do
do we?
in it.
Yeah, 100%. The same way I feel. I think we all went and did. You know what I'm saying? But I backed out the last minute on some. Man, do I really want to be? When I think of the Navy, I'm thinking of myself somewhere on the ship with a toothbrush in my hand, scrubbing the floors. Nah. Even though it's probably as far from the truth as it could be, I don't know. Maybe I'm not as patriotic as the next man. I feel like Americans as a whole are less patriotic than they used to be. Nobody trying to sign up for the military and go kill somebody over their resources that ain't got nothing to do with us.
I'm trying to get on TikTok.
You trying to get rich from social media. You're right though. It's a better way. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how many veterans. That's the majority of the homeless population.
I go to TikTok.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy too.
Yeah.
influence people like, I don't know if it was 21, 2021 to 2022, or yeah, it had to be, or 2020 to 2021. But that shit rose like 20%.
Dang, so it's going up drastically. 20% is a lot more people when you think about it, you know what I'm saying, percentages.
So I'm like,
So it's getting worse. But this thing though, with the rising cost of everything, it's gonna get worse. There's gonna be less people that can't afford to live it up, you know what I'm saying, their own crib. It's crazy out here. So last topic I got for y'all for the week, we got Drake announces that he's going on tour with 21 Savage. Would you go to a Drake tour? Would you go to a Drake concert?
yeah, depending on the tickets and shit.
I can't see myself going to a Drake concert. 21 Savage, I just feel like they kind of make music for girls. Like y'all make music for the ladies. Like I can't see myself going to enjoy a Drake concert or 21 Savage. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know. 21, can you do something for me? Like it's cool. I can't see myself at that concert. Like what am I gonna be doing? I'll be loaded, but probably ain't gonna be having a good time because this ain't even the vibe that you know what I'm saying.
What?
I'll be on. I don't know.
I think that would be loud. Would you go to the Drake and Future?
I think that's a better combination. I feel like Drake and 21 is kind of stale. Drake and Future's a little bit more, okay, Future.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. And then we got the brainstorm round. I forgot what we were talking about beforehand. We had something to say, but I already forgot what that was. We were going to bring it up with the freestyle round.
I can't remember, bro. Freestyle though. Shit. You still.
I can't think of shit right now.
What we talking about? Oh, legendary status.
Oh. How do we even get into that conversation? We was talking about relationships, you know what I'm saying? People stepping outside of relationships, and you know what I'm saying? What caused that to happen versus, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
We was talking about how many people like had like before you settle down with the one you love. How many people had like legendary like runs in their life, like hug it up for the one, for the right one, or the right one made them hang it up. You feel me? And it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's like I had like myself, like I had legendary. I ain't gonna say legendary because my shit was more lax. My shit was more lax, but it was some pickings. I had a couple pickings in there, but it was more lax and like then I settled down, and then now I'm shit unsettled and shit. Now I feel like another legendary round.
And that's kind of what I was saying. Like, I kind of feel like with that, I feel like the people that didn't go crazy when they was young, like experimenting with different type of, you know what I'm saying, people and whatever. I feel like you kind of got to get that out of your system before you settle down. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying, what my opinion was it on. Like, man, you got to get that out your system completely before you decide to settle down. Or you're going to be looking for that later in life, you know what I'm saying, if you didn't participate in all that craziness and that nonsense growing up. You know what I'm saying, I don't know. Because I feel like, I don't know, just to be personally speaking to people from Cameron, if you're from Cameron, you grew up running trains. I don't know why. I don't know who taught us. You know what? I do know who taught us this. My brother, your brother, and Drake. We physically saw y'all running trains on females. 3 dudes, 2 girls, everybody switching. That's what we grew up seeing. So that's kind of like, that was my first time being exposed to sex, was seeing what I felt like was an orgy. So that kind of had me messed up. Like, okay, so, I mean, I don't know how many trains we done ran coming from Cameron. You know what I'm saying? And I always wonder, like, even with the females, how many of y'all will admit that y'all done been trained? Maybe not truthful. Nobody gonna keep it real, especially in Central Texas where it go down all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was getting at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get all that wilding out your system before you decide to settle down, so things will be smooth. What you got to end on that?
Man, just live your life how you want to. Yeah. Whatever you want to do that shit. You want to get trained on, get trained on. You want to run the trains, run the trains. Yeah. Well, it don't matter, man.
So how many trains you done ran? About 20?
Boy.
No, because we have no clue.
Boy,
There's no way to even, you know what I'm saying?
No clue. I have a clue. See,
Of how many trains you ran?
yeah, that's it. I ain't ran a lot of trains like that. I wouldn't, like, all the more.
Yeah, 'cause you was kind of the one that had the girlfriends early. You kind of always like want to be like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to be like that. It just happened that way. So that's what happened. It just happened to be like that, and then.
So let's get into top models, because I was asked about this.
Boy.
What inspired you to write a song because of all the girls that you've been with, calling them out by name?
I want to say I saw it somewhere. Like I saw it somewhere. Other rappers did it before.
Yeah?
Ludacris did it.
Now, I wonder if he's using real names, because you definitely use real
I
people.
definitely use real people, but I'm pretty sure he did too.
You used to talk to any of those people on the list?
Nope.
Dang.
Not even hello, nothing. I don't even really remember everybody on the list, and I ain't trying to either.
I just remember Sierra.
Boy, stop.
Hold up. Where's Sierra?
That ain't it.
That's the only name I remember though. Like seriously, yeah.
Boy.
I thought that was funny. Do we got any other freestyle round for y'all? What else?
Would you marry a porn star?
Oh, that was a good one. So, would I marry a porn star? No. Reggie said he would, and I was asking what his reasons for that was. I was like, is it strictly financial? Because how you feel if you know your wife just took 3 BBCs and came home and want to have sex with you now? She just deep
gonna take 4.
I got one more for you. I hope you ain't tired from work. I just personally don't understand how that can happen. You know what I'm saying? I told Rick, he said for him it would almost be strictly financial. But he said he wouldn't trip like that.
3 at once.
That's crazy to me.
Same hole. No, they make you watch that shit.
Just like that one girl, the white girl that worked for the police officer. She supposedly got trained by like 5 police officers. I wonder why they got fired.
It was all black too.
It was with a white girl. It was like 4 or 5 black dudes with a white girl, and they all got fired for having sex amongst each other. It don't matter though. Like sex ain't illegal. I guess it's kind of like code of conduct. Don't make us look bad.
Even slam our women.
Just like the Neil Long and then the dude with Boston Celtics. He still ain't got no job.
Slam our women. Take our women. Get your own. Get
That's
out
crazy.
of here with all that hippity hop.
And the cold part is the white girl that got trained by the 4-5 police officer brothers was married. And her husband was like, we're going to work through this together. That doesn't make any sense to me.
He the one that like to watch and stuff.
I know, they probably recorded it. That's crazy.
Sit right here, honey. He's sitting right beside her, getting slammed.
That's crazy to me.
I'm saying, but there's people that like that. Like, there's people like that in the world. Like, they like to watch their wives get slammed and stuff.
I guess it's a fetish for everything. People got like a foot fetish, which is weird to me. Like, you want to see somebody's feet? You want to see somebody's feet?
A fetish. I ain't got no fetish, but I do like white toenail polish. Favorite.
And with me, I don't think I ever really cared about accessories. How do you feel about lingerie? Like, is that something that you care about? Like, if your girl's like, let me come with some lingerie.
I mean, that's cool, but I ain't asking for it.
Do you care? This is like, oh,
it turned me on. Nah. Cause it's not the clothes.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. You can be butt naked. You can be butt naked. I actually prefer you be butt naked.
You can be fully clothed and I'll still be turned on.
It's easily accessible.
Yeah. Like, it's not the clothes that's making me turned on about you.
And I wonder if that's a race thing. Like I wonder if it's like the white guys that are in the lingerie, maybe Hispanic people. You know, I never know.
I just think.
And what's more important
I
to
just
you?
think it's a girl thing.
Boobs or butt? Are you a boob man?
I'm a.
We should talk about these two. They ain't gonna, you want a pretty face. But what if she got a pretty face, big boobs, or pretty face, big butt? What's your preference?
Big butt.
I think most black people would say big butt.
Big butt.
Cause boobs is like, yeah, you got big boobs, but what I'm gonna do with that? You know,
you ain't do so much. So much. Flick over there, play over there.
But I guess the same situation, just aesthetics. What do you want to see? You know, so I feel like white men traditionally want to see like big old boobs, and black dudes want to see big butt.
Racks.
Yeah. Big double T's, double D's that hurt your back.
Honkers.
Oh yeah.
Black dudes want that ace.
Oh, you remember back when you was with Jaleisha?
And that's been another episode of
Wait,
Simple
you were saying
Planez.
they would go out to the boobs. She was like a black girl that had real good big. She had to have surgery. Her boobs
I
big.
don't know.
You was with her back when she had big boobs. Because the surgery came in high school and you was with her like young.
I don't remember those days. It's like certain part of my life I like stopped remembering and I erased it.
So anything high school, no, junior high beyond is too young to even
Care.
okay.
You feel me? It's just like what? What? You know. But shout out to Jaleisha though. She was cool. Man.
Yeah, give a couple shout outs to your exes.
Whew, man. Shout out to Gotcha.
You got me too. Because I was like, whoa. Yeah.
Shout out.
You don't deserve it.
Don't deserve
Maybe some people do. I don't know.
Nah, we ain't giving no shout out, no free shout outs. Get y'all out there.
All right. Any more subjects? What we got? Anything else?
I think that's it, man. I ain't got shit.
Let's leave y'all with some good old positive words. You know what I'm saying? What you got? Give us the last word.
Positive words. It's a new year. We already 20 days in that. So if you already made mistakes and stuff, it's okay. We still early in it. Just get back focused. Get back disciplined. That's what it really be. It be the discipline. Staying disciplined. And having like getting up when you need to get up, or not eat that when you know you ain't supposed to eat that, and just stuff like that, man. Just stay disciplined, man. Better your health, no matter what it is. You ain't gotta go on a fitness journey, but do a little something here and there. Stay true to yourself. Don't sell out for nobody. Don't settle for nothing but the best for yourself, man. Like, and don't feel bad for looking out for yourself. Cause you only get one. It's only one you, so don't feel bad for looking out for yourself. And last, invest in something, man. Stop investing in Jordan. Stop investing in
Drugs.
Stop investing in I don't know what else. It's goofy. It ain't goofy, but I don't know what else. There could be other better things to invest in.
Partying, clubbing, there's a whole lot of stuff that everybody can cut out on.
Alcohol. Same thing as drugs. not even cut it out. Just what's the word? Minimize. That's not even the word I'm looking for, but just minimize. And invest, man. Stocks, it don't even matter. Just you can set up a little budget for yourself. Not even stocks, just a little budget you create your own self, and just save up for 3 months or something, some stuff like that. Just put your money towards something that's gonna bring money back to you, besides drugs and
100%. The rule of thumb is, if you want to get into investing, just start with the companies that you use. Start with your favorite companies. You know what I'm saying? The companies you visit weekly. Small HEB, Walmart, Amazon. You know what I'm saying? You can start with chains. You can start with pennies. You know what I'm saying? Anything to help you have a better future. But I learned this when I was young, man. It's nothing wrong with being selfish. If my cup is empty, I can't pour into anybody else's cup. As a partner, as a friend, as a parent, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of you first, and then you can take care of the next man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. On that note, this was episode 14, man. Leave us a comment, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and on that note, we out, baby.